Say yes, but for a cost. The Gospel readings these past Sundays form a thematic trilogy. 2 Sundays ago, the Lord told us to strive to enter the narrow door. Being narrow, it involves not only great effort but also bending down low. So, in the last Sunday's Gospel, Jesus taught us of the absolute necessity of the virtue of humility. But one more thing is needed. The narrow gate will not allow us to bring in any extra baggage. So, this Sunday, the Lord tells us in the Gospel of Luke, chapter 14, verses 33 onwards, "Every one of you who does not renounce all his possessions cannot be my disciple." And to make sure we are admitted, we have to show the distinctive sign of membership, namely the cross. In the Gospel of Luke again, chapter 14, verses 27 onwards, it says, "Whoever does not carry his own cross and follow after me cannot be my disciple." Being a Christian involves two basic movements. First, come, and the latter, go. At all times, Jesus invites us, "Come to me, follow me." And after following him, he will send us on a mission. Go and proclaim the good news. In both movements, our reply should be yes, so that God's plan will be realized. God initiates the call, but we have the last word, yes. Yes is a word that is so easy to pronounce, but in the Gospel this Sunday, Jesus advises against being too hasty in our response. It would be totally embarrassing if we quickly say yes now and later on we change our mind. This is why Jesus gave the two parables about prudence and foresight. A man planning to build a tower must calculate carefully if he has enough money and resources to finish the project. The king marching forward to wage battle with another king must also make sure he has enough men to win the battle. In both cases, careful study, planning, and preparation are essentially needed. In the first place, to say yes to Jesus means deliberately putting him as the center and the top priority of our life. This is what the Lord meant when he said, "If anyone comes to me without hating his father or mother, wife and children, brothers and sisters, and even his own life, he cannot be my disciple." Gospel of Luke, chapter 14, verses 26. Discipleship requires putting Jesus over and above our family, our job, money, career, and even our life. A classic example that can bring each one of us to a similar page is this. We all know the two famous US championship tennis players by name Serena Williams and Venus Williams. They both loved so dearly when they were living in family, but at the time of the court, they started to hate each other. It was at the year 2001 US Open Tennis Championship that they started to each other when they saw their real sister against opponent of each other. The sisters recognizing that she would become a hindrance to the way of that prestigious US Open trophy. As Christians, are we willing to hate our loved one who obstructs us from attaining the trophy of eternal glory that Jesus offers? Secondly, following Jesus requires that we bear our cross patiently. The cross is the key that opens the narrow door to God's kingdom. Nowadays, many people reject the cross. They abhor sacrifice and sufferings and would rather run after money, comfort, and luxury. When big profit is before our eyes, will the virtue of honesty still be appealing to us? Thirdly, following Jesus demands total freedom from the things of this world. Life is a long journey to our eternal home. Carrying humongous loads on the road will surely slow us down and distract us from our goal. That is why Jesus insisted, every one of you who does not renounce all his possessions, you cannot be my disciple. But is it possible for you and for me to let go of the things we hold so dear? I am truly inspired by a Latin word which is very apt for today's theme. The word is semper fidelis, which means always faithful. To say yes, it is for a cost of being always faithful for Christ's discipleship. Let us seek God's assistance and guidance to be faithful, ardent disciples.